It's drawing time. Well, hello there, I'm Détroit. I'm sorry I lied to you before the intro. I said it was drawing time, but it's actually story time. I am gonna draw a cool ink doodle, but I have a story to tell at the same time. It's very recent, and it's something I'm excited about. So sit your butt down, open your eyes, your ears, and let's get to it. I got my ear pierced yesterday. Actually, it's a few weeks ago, but I'm making videos in advance. Forget about it, I got my ear pierced. It's something I've been considering for a while. I don't particularly enjoy the style of having a ring on your earlobe, but I got fascinated about the idea of getting my ear pierced. Mostly, I wanted to see what it was like, the process of getting a piercing, as well as the feeling of having an alien object inside my body. That's the good thing about earrings. If it turns out you don't like it, you can just take it out. Eventually the skin will even resorb itself and the hole will disappear. So that's always an option for if in the future I decide that it's not something I want to keep. So far though, even if it's only been 24 hours, I am enjoying it. I think it looks cool. People I've talked to have also agreed that it looks good on me, so I'm doubly happy. I'm realizing that I'm currently telling you about something that is absolutely normalized and that a lot of individuals have experienced. A lot when they were only 10 or 12 even. At the same time, it's exactly why I wanted to try it. I did think it would look good, but mostly I did it because it was something I wanted to experience myself. So let's get to the moment I got my ear pierced. I was gonna go with a friend of mine, but at the last minute she couldn't make it, so I went to the salon alone. Isn't it weird how piercing parlors and tattoo parlors are always the same place? Anyway, I got my appointment for an hour later. There was a bar I enjoy next by, so I just spent an hour there. When the time of my appointment came, I chose the jewelry I was gonna wear. Just so you know, it's a small silver-colored titanium ring. It has a ball on it that serves as fastener, I think. I was told this parlor used these instead of simple rings for first-timers. It's fine, the ball is hidden behind my lobe. Oh yeah, because I learned that for the first few months I had to keep a specific kind of piercing, at least until the hole was healed. So I chose the ring, namely a small silver one. I was then explained how to take care of the ring for the first few months, what products to use, etc. I'll talk about it in a minute. After that I had to pay. I paid 40 euros for the lobe hole, including the ring. Normally it would have been 50, but I got a 20% student discount. It was a nice surprise, even if I would have still gone through with it for 10 bucks more. So I paid. Now comes the time for the actual procedure. The very nice and professional woman told me again what I had to do with the piercing for the first days, then month. She asked me about particular allergies like latex or sanitizing chemicals. I said no. She then asked me which ear. I chose my left ear. My left side is my quote-unquote good side, I've been told. I agree with that statement. Same for my tattoos, they're on my left arm. I don't know, I guess I don't want to bother my right side. I'm full of digressions, anyway. The woman made a marker dot on the center of my earlobe, so I could tell her exactly the placement I wanted. I was fine with the center. She then asked me to lie down on the table. For some reason, I had always thought that they did ear piercings while you sat on a chair, but I was wrong. The woman then washed her hands, then put on latex gloves. She then used a series of chemicals to wash and sterilize my ear, very gently. Weirdly enough, it was only at that point that she told me how it was actually gonna go. First of all, in that piercing parlor, they don't use those weird guns or the clamps things. They use needles and do it by hand. She asked me to breathe in deeply, and while I would breathe out, she would pierce. She did. It honestly didn't really feel painful. Like, painful is not the right word. Sure, it pricked, but the pain level was closer to being pinched really hard rather than pricking your hand or something. I mean, the lobe has a lot less nerve terminals than a hand. So the piercing itself was more than supportable. What started to hurt a tiny bit was the moment she held the needle, then prepared the ring. I don't know exactly what she did then, and it was only like 5 or 10 seconds, and then she told me to breathe in and out again, using the out part to replace the needle with the ring. And that was it. She cleaned my ear and told me I could look in the mirror. Sure enough, I had a ring in my ear. All in all, it's a strange sensation. It's uncomfortable for a few seconds, but I wouldn't really say painful. After a few minutes, it became another kind of uncomfortable. Not because of pain, but just your body realizing something has changed. I felt heat radiating from my left earlobe, which I assume is my body suddenly going all out to understand what happened and do something about it. It's really no different than when you cut yourself or something hits you. It's that kind of heat rushing in. Since then, it has subsided. I felt it a bit last night, but today I haven't felt the presence of something strange in my ear at all. No pain either. I've got to say, it's only been 24 hours, and so far I've been extremely cautious not to accidentally drag my t-shirt over it or pull on it when I take my earbuds on and off. I assume at some point I'll forget and likely hurt myself. Ah well. So now, a quick mention to the cleaning and care process. For the first month, I'm forbidden from entering a pool, the sea, lakes, and all sorts of nautical activities. Spas like saunas and hammams are a no-no as well. I have to wash it twice a day, in the morning and at night. For that I use a neutral pH soap, which I gently rub generously all over it. Then I rinse it with abundant clear warm water, and after I let it dry without wiping it, I rinse it again, this time with the saline solution that I again let dry. For the first couple of days I can also spray a bit of antiseptic thingy to avoid infections. After basically a month I can move from 2 washes a day to a single one. After 2 months, I'll go back to the salon and they'll check if it has healed properly. They will tell me if and when I can take the ring out and replace it with another piece if I want to. And that's the story of how I got my ear pierced. I wanted to write down all my first-hand impressions before I forgot them. This video is also mostly for me, so that if I don't remember I have an earring, it can remind me. Sometimes I forget I draw things, and I look at YouTube and I'm like, what's that? Oh yeah, I made that. I do make drawings. For this, it's the same. Okay, I'm lying, I just wanted to talk about it because my new earring is so cool. I am like the best looking human being at the moment. In a few days, I will call my parents and see what they think. I haven't told a lot of people. It was fun to see the reaction of my coworkers, for example. So, as you can tell, I'm satisfied with my recent spur-of-the-moment decision to get an earring. I actually had the idea as a spur-of-the-moment thing and decided on it a few months ago, but I've had to wait until the snowboarding season was over. It's a bit unreasonable to get a piercing on your ear, knowing you'll have to wear a beanie and a helmet a few days later. Now, there's almost no snow left, so it was okay to get the ear pierced. Okay, I have to go draw now. I hope you like the drawing. I haven't even drawn it yet. I wrote the script beforehand for once. Please subscribe. At 10,000 subscribers, I'll do an earring reveal, and 1,000 likes at least. Tell me in the comments about your body modification experiences as well. Find more of my art on Instagram and on the various links in the description. Have a great day. Bye!